Let's move to politics now. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is passing on the chance to seek the top Democratic position on the Oversight Committee. The New York Democrat ran for the job last year, but lost to Congressman Jerry Connolly, who's now stepping back from the role for health reasons. She cited her party's preference to select more senior members of Congress for leadership roles as an obstacle to a potential run. Ocasio-Cortez has been drawing large crowds alongside Senator Bernie Sanders at rallies around the country in opposition to President Trump's policies.
Rev, nobody ever said that Congress was a meritocracy. I understand that AOC may be more progressive than a lot of people. I also understand that she's one of the most articulate, exciting people in the Democratic field. She goes out with Bernie Sanders, and yeah, she just draws so many people. It's very good, very effective in hearings. We've seen a lot of people. Nancy Pelosi was a progressive. When Nancy became leader, she realized she needed to represent the entire caucus. AOC certainly could do that as well. After the election, she was going around talking to people who voted for her and Donald Trump, saying, "I want to understand why did you do that? What don't I understand?" Listen, Democrats, I mean, and we're going to talk to Dave Weigel about this in a second, their approval rating is just absolutely disastrous. They don't need to keep getting people like in retirement, past retirement age, being their voice. They need somebody young like AOC. And again, it's not about ideology. She can carry the message forward for a Democratic Party that really needs to reach out to younger Americans.
They need to reach out to younger Americans, and they need to reach out in an authentic way. I think that what makes AOC effective is not only that she's younger, but that she comes off authentic without saying, I'm trying to kick the older crowd aside. Because it was very important. She did that tour with 83-year-old Bernie Sanders, while some of the younger members of Congress saying the old guard needs to retire. She's showing a balance and a maturity as a young person and a message that penetrates.
And by the way, what a great message to have. You've got all these Ivy League boys that are in the Trump administration that went all the, no offense to Ivy League boys here or anywhere, but all these guys, billionaire Ivy Leaguers, right, attacking her, going, "Oh, she's an elite." And she's like, right. "What do you do?" It's like a bartender or a barista or whatever she was. She's like, "What are you talking about?" Right. I had to work my ass off to like stay one step ahead of creditors and debtors. I know you.
And she talks as one who was
right.
had to work her way against some trust fund babies that are playing blue collar workers in the White House that has no idea what it is. Her authenticity makes her, I think, and I think that goes beyond ages, because like I said, for her and Bernie to hook up shows the age gap really dies if you deal with people that are really speaking to the will of people.
We should note, though, certainly very supportive of her tour there with Senator Sanders, but her statement is that I'll read it. It's actually clear to me that the underlying dynamics in this caucus have not shifted with respect to seniority as much as I think would be necessary. There's a dig there that Democrats are still a little bit stuck in the past. Now, does she need it? No. She's a huge star already. She's an immense political talent.
The Democrats need her more than she needs the Democrats.
Yes.
It's that simple. And so she's got to be thinking, wait a second, I'm going to put myself out there again just so a bunch of old members and seniority are going to knock me down?
Yeah, no, that's the thinking here, is that she doesn't need it. She's a big brand. She's very talented. There's already a lot of speculation as to what her political future would be if she wants to run for something statewide in New York or even bigger down the road. But in her decision here, she makes it clear, hey, this party still needs to change how they're doing things.
Democrats don't know what to do with her because she is so exciting. She draws big crowds, and yet they worry that Republicans use her successfully as a boogie woman.
Yeah.
She's the Green New Deal. She's a leftist.
Just
for
like
New York
Nancy
and all
Pelosi.
that.
I don't think it's either or. I think she's incredibly talented, but there's a lot of room to look at a lot of people over the coming months. Yeah. And, yes, of course, it's always good to appeal to young people, but they are not the most dependable voters. You need someone who appeals to all people. including Republicans.
Well, I mean, and she and Bernie do. We talked about the fact that you have none other than Steve Bannon, who talks about AOC all the time and says, yeah, she's right on a lot of populist issues.